everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We've got some more handbag content. Firstly, apologies for the 2 to 5 of you that noticed. Yes, once again I have been behind with filming. For those of you that already know, I did some decorating. We then had holiday, I have changed jobs, and yeah, I also been doing a bit of landscape gardening in the back garden. That makes it sound more dramatic than it is. But for example, yesterday I spent pretty much the whole day digging up tree stumps and associated roots. So not as fit as I was, back's a bit sore today. But anyway, YouTube has unfortunately had to take a bit of a back seat. But I'm still here. I know there's been a lot of luxury YouTubers, you know, quitting YouTube, and a lot of talk around that. I'm not there yet, I'll say I won't be, but at the moment absolutely still here. I just don't have the time. Anyway, I was absolutely thrilled to be tagged in a video by the amazing Amelia Rose Closet and the equally amazing Wild Unfiltered. Check out their channels if you haven't already. But they tagged me in a tag which was like my five most used handbags of sort of the year so far, if you like. So at the time I did the list, it was about 4.5 months because I did the list and then haven't been able to film it. But I'm going to go with the list that I filmed at the time I was tagged. So thank you to those ladies, and it was really interesting actually for me, and I'm going to share it with you and you can make up your own minds, that this tag was started by the equally amazing Jerusha Couture. I'm sure you've heard of her. She's been on YouTube for ages, and she started this tag. It came from a video that Minx for All did. Love Minnie. Minnie was actually the first YouTuber I watched, and it was because of her that I got my Chanel GST. I was going to get an Alma in the vernis, and then I was watching Minx and I was watching her video on that and the GST, and I went literally from that to ordering a GST that same day. So thank you Minx for All for my beige GST. I'm sure you won't be watching. So anyway, Jerusha, and I watched in her video, it's still there. She owns a Garden Party 30 in the colour Rose Pourpre. Rose Pourpre. Pronounce it, there's different ways of pronouncing it. And it was because of her that I saw that bag and I was like, I want that bag. So I went into my local Hermes. This is before my Hermes journey was really that evolved, and I went in and I asked about that bag thanks to Jerusha. So it's quite fitting that bag number 1 is this, which is my Birkin 30 in Rose Pourpre that I was offered because they didn't have any garden parties. So this is my story of how I got my first Birkin. It was asking for a garden party and them saying we haven't got any, but there's a Birkin coming in next week, do you want it? Yeah, right. At the time I bought a belt and I'd collected from order in store a Bastille coin purse. So that was my history with that store when I was offered this beauty. So this is, I'm going to work up from my 5th to my 1st. And these are my top 5 members. That still means it's been used. So yeah, when I look back, I also consulted my husband with this, and he agreed with me number 1. So there we go, independent research. So here is my beautiful Birkin, my first ever Hermes bag. Love her, love her, love her. And I think, you know, she's going to be used more as we move, you know, as spring goes into summer. But certainly a gorgeous pop of colour, and also goes brilliantly because this is a blue undertone as a pink. It means it goes really, really well against navy. And I have a sort of lightweight Max Mara coat in navy. So that's partly why this has been used and is so good for that season. Moving on to the second bag. It is this, and you probably won't see too many in my Instagram posts featuring this, because this is my Christian Dior. Was called the Small, now called the Medium book tote. So this is a medium book tote in this limited edition design that I just fell in love with. I also did a saddlebag in this as well, and like a white version. Absolutely fell in love with this. And this is, you know, a big open top shopper. I've got a liner in there as well. And I basically use this for shopping. I basically go and buy pet supplies and God knows what. Also, it is good for work as well because it does fit my laptop in. It is a little bit heavy. I can fit it on my shoulder, but if you've got too much in that's a bit bulky to do that, it is basically a crook of the arm or handheld bag, ideally, I think. But there it is, in all her glory. And yeah, I basically use this for running errands and shopping where I know I've got bits and bobs and I don't want to, you know, waste and pay for extra carrier bags. And it's great because it just opens up and you can fit quite a lot in. Doesn't matter if it pokes out the top. Really, really usable bag. Love this. Real good grab and go. Bag number 3, similar vein. The trusty Neverfull with the pivot one lining. So it's stuffed with air paper because I don't want it to lose its shape. I've got an additional tag that I've just put on that doesn't come with a Neverfull. Years of use, not been babied, but always looked after. Looks amazing still. This is easy. This is easier. You can see the difference. Looking back. Similar size, similar capacity, but I'd say this is a bit easier just to sling on the shoulder and go. This is probably one of my most used, or probably is actually my most used bag out of my entire collection. I was asked a while ago if I would sell her, and absolutely not. If she eventually dies and can't be repaired, then she'll be replaced, regardless. I'll say this now, but regardless of whatever price increases have happened by that time, who knows. But I think she's lasted pretty well so far. You can put a lot in here. So yeah, so brilliant. And I don't, like I say, it's a really good worry-free bag. And again, just chuck stuff in. On a similar vein, we have had in England so much rain. That even more than my Neverfull, I have used this. Sorry, it's got slightly squashed. This is my, I need to put some stuff in here. This is my Goyard Artois MM in the classic black canvas with the tan leather. Amazing bag, zip. So basically this is my use when it's raining bag, use when I'm going to work and I don't want a separate backpack and I just want one bag and I want it on my shoulder. That's basically what I use this for. It is a really good work bag. I think it's less conspicuous than the Neverfull. I think less people know of and aware of Goyard than they are the Louis Vuitton monogram, and it's just a really great work bag. It's a little bit, I think, just due to the colouring almost in the style, it's slightly less casual, slightly more formal a bag than the Neverfull, and I absolutely think this is an amazing work bag. I highly recommend this if you want a work bag that fits your laptop easily, shoes, lunch, tea. I am that person that carries tea and food around. Then absolutely this is your girl. Which leads me then onto what we consider my most used bag, and I asked my husband this as well, and you can see her here. It's this one. So this is, and I'm always doing this whenever I show her, like trying to poke out slouch. It's what happens. This is my Hermes Kelly 35 in blue Hydra Togo with gold hardware. And I haven't tried out my new laptop actually, but I think it's like, if anything, a smidge smaller than the other one, like literally we're talking millimetres. So for my American friends, about 1/4 of an inch. Maybe even 1/8 of an inch. Probably 1/8 of an inch. So I grew up with Imperial but used metric. So this is my, you needed to know that. So this is my blue Hydra 35, and yeah, fits a laptop. Is a great bag. has a shoulder strap. Being Kelly has a shoulder strap, so I can have on my shoulder as well, or crook of the arm or handheld. It's nice and secure for London. It's a gorgeous pop of colour. Again, it goes well with my navy Max Mara coat, goes well with like various scarves that I've got. So I just find this colour really easy to dress. It's a pop of colour that doesn't clash. And I think that's the easiest way. For those of you that are more neutrals but want to move into colour, I think if you can go for something bright like this, but the secret, same with this and same with this, is there pops of colour that go with a lot that don't clash. So very much look at the undertone of the colour that you're going for, is my hint. So yeah, this is top spot of my most used bags, and I think she's really beautiful. So that's the end of the video. I have been so brief for me. I mean, get it. I am now proposing a brand new tag. So linked to this is prediction time. What do we think are going to be our 5 most used bags going forwards? I'm going to film mine now. I'll tag some ladies in the description box below. Anyone that has a YouTube channel watching this that I don't tag that wants to play along, go for it. Let me know. Tag me in the description box if you do it. Let me know. I'd love to watch. And that's it from me for now. Take care, everybody, and I will try and catch up on my videos. See you soon. Bye.